Good morning, sunshines. Should I, Cal, just close the doors before you go live at least. Give it a shot. My goodness. As you jump on, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS. My name is Callie Carroll. I've been doing these live videos for I don't know how many years now, 6 years, just sharing about my life, about perspective, about growth, about health, about mindset, just being authentic with you guys so you can see real life instead of the highlight reel that seems to be social media so often, right? And supporting through that. So share something you're grateful for. It's how we start each one of our videos. Anything that's going to warm up your heart in this moment. I am grateful for my little double ball. It's like this little ball that we got from the therapy place back when Kinsey had all this stuff jacked up with her for gymnastics. I love it. I've been using it nonstop. It's incredible. What are you grateful for in this moment? And then let's talk about my neck, my back, my neck and my back, and the butterfly effect. All of those different things. First of all, what movie is that from? You're my people if you know what movie that's from. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Let's see which one of you guys can actually guess that. All right. So here I am. I've talked for you the last 3 days about how I decided to pull this whole muscle trying to move a dresser that I had no business moving, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to anyways and surprise my husband. And surprise, I haven't been able to move much for 3 days. Anyways, it's moving throughout my body. There's going to be a point to this that's going to relate to you, right? This injury now, if you've ever had an injury, do you notice how it moves through your body? Like you just hurt this one little area, but then last night, well, actually yesterday, my incredible friend Dawn came over and she's a massage therapist. She's wonderful. She's here in Denver if you guys are here. And she's like, let me work on your back, right? So she's working on the area that hurts, but then she moves over to the other side and she's like, this side is just as jacked up. Like it is incredibly tight because what's happening is this muscle is seized and it's causing everything else over here to try to figure itself out, right? So then I'm trying to sleep at night, last night, and I can only sleep in one direction. And this shoulder that I've always had some problems with is getting to the point where I can barely even lift it because this is tight. So this is tight. I have to sleep awkwardly. So now this is starting to hurt. So I can't operate this. And I'm falling freaking apart. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back, right? And it was reminding me this morning as I'm looking at the mess that I am right now about the butterfly effect. And if you guys haven't read The Butterfly Effect, I think at first, when I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of just a cute, funny, the kids book kind of. It's not, you guys. And I know there's a movie that's way more crazy, but this is just this cool book by Andy Andrews that's talking about the ripple of our actions and how it is truly happening within your life right now. And I want to explain your butterfly effect for just a second, okay? So let's just take your day to day. All right. I'm going to butterfly affect your day to day. You woke up this morning, the alarm went off, and you jolted and you reached over to hit the alarm and you spilled a cup of water on the bed. I don't know. Do you guys keep water right by your bed? I have to. I drink while I sleep, right? You spill this cup of water in your bed. Or maybe the alarm goes off and you don't get up and you have to press snooze. And that one little motion butterfly affects the rest of your entire day. It sets your mindset into a position of perhaps failure, frustration, aggravation that's now rooting itself within you and carrying itself throughout your day, which all of a sudden, you guys, you go from pressing the snooze button or spilling the water to being frustrated at your kids. That's something that's probably not that aggravating. And now you're yelling and screaming at them. And now they're in bad moods the entire day. And they take that to school with them. And then they're talking back to their teacher. Or they're having a poor relationship there. Or they're not communicating well with their friends because they're so pissed off about what's going on. And then they bring it back home with you. And you're the same way in the office. And it's butterfly affecting your life. This one little moment in your day is affecting the way that you walk through your day or through your life, right? And it's true. You might be like, that's not true. I'm just going to get over it. There are practices to move beyond things. Absolutely. Right. You can halt your butterfly effect and transition it into something else, but that's just going to be a new butterfly effect that you've decided to create to move on. It could also be a positive thing, right? It absolutely is. But like you could look at it a different way. So the alarm goes off in the morning. Your eyes open maybe a few minutes before. You have time to relax and breathe and meditate, or you're excited to get out of bed and you jump up. And even though your kid was kind of having like a rough morning, maybe they were grumpy or whatever, now you're full of excitement and happiness. And the way you treat them, butterfly affects them. It gives them this ripple effect of joy and gladness, happiness, right? Where at one point they were like, ugh, but now your bright and cheery smile has changed, transitioned their internal emotions that they carry to school with them. They act differently. They communicate with their teacher, their classmates differently. And now they, on the other hand, are positively affecting the people around them, right? It could be, we talk about this a lot, right? We talk about smiling at people. Hey, waving, saying good morning, sunshine. Being a positive, energetic force in your community, in your household, in the coffee shop, at lunch, in your workspace, right? Online, where you go up to someone and literally your smile, how are you doing today? Or, wow, I really love your shoes, you know? And that little action, that little conversation sparks something within them. Right now, they've got this butterfly effect starting to take place within them that shows the joy. Rachel, thank you so much. It showed, and thank you for being here and listening. Shows the joy that they have, and they get to bring that, carry it on into their life, into their day. Maybe they were having a really shitty ass day before you talked about their shoes, and you just transition their butterfly from going this way to this way. See how I gently just don't even lift up my arm, right? Because each one of our actions, just like I pull a muscle in my back, you guys, and that ends up resulting as me not being able to lift up my arm, right? Not being able to sleep. Just weird things happen, right? You guys know you have an ankle injury. All of a sudden your hips are off, then your spine's off, then you're sleeping funky, then your shoulders are tight. And you're like, it was my ankle. It doesn't just happen in our bodies, you guys. It happens throughout our lives. And I'm not saying that you're not going to tweak your back and it's going to have these effects, right? Or you're not going to twist your ankle, because there are butterfly effects that occur. That's just part of life. But the fact is, we get to choose to try to find the light, the bright, the positive, the affirming, the joy. And we get to choose to spark that butterfly effect in a completely different direction. Yes, does my body feel like poo-poo today? It does. But if I can make somebody else out there smile just by doing this video, right? If I can have a positive effect in Rachel's life, she can carry this conversation to her next spot. And when she goes to the grocery store today, she compliments the cashier, and the cashier treats everybody nicer the entire day. And that person is affecting the next 400 people who come through her line, and she decides to give comments or compliments. And now everybody is living in a little bit higher state of vibration. Isn't that amazing? The power of our word, the power of our ability to positively affect around, like the people around us, the situation around us, is absolutely astonishing to me. So even though I come at you with the butterfly dawn, I just complimented you, by the way, even though I started off with the butterfly effect going the wrong direction and my body's immobility as this thing moves around and tries to get out of my system, right? I wanted to transition that into what it could do and how it could show up in your life if you choose to find the positives around you. Guys, hell yes, I will. Rachel, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being here. We always end with some sort of commitment, or I try to do this at the end of the video. So today, as you're walking through your day, before you open your mouth to speak, right? Before you make that RBF at the person, or I don't know what your natural instincts would be, before you snap at the kids, like take a deep breath and just think about, what positive butterfly effect could I have in this moment, in this day, and how far could that positive energy carry itself around the world just because of one small choice I make, right? Amanda, thank you so much. You're beautiful, sunshine. Guys, if you're committed to doing that, just say I commit in the side. If you're watching later, that's absolutely perfect. If you feel like this message is supportive to share to someone else, give it a share. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am going to go continue to heat and ice and lay in my double ball. And I cannot wait for my body to start moving, because I'm walking around like this now, supporting my shoulder. It's good. Okay, you guys, love you. Good morning, sunshines. Goodbye.